Hi everybody, it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Hello. Okay, this is my first time doing a tutorial with my new Samsung Galaxy. Anyway, I know if I stay here in the middle that I should be staying in frame. So, that's what I want to do. Okay, what the tutorial I'm going to show you guys today is a how to make these envelopes. I had made, let me show you, I had a tutorial on this travel journal that I had made, and it had a bunch of envelopes in it, which was great. So you can stick all kinds of pictures and different doodads on your in your journal. You know what, you guys, really quickly, I have to just put a very quickly put a timer on here because I only have 15 minutes and then I have to stop the video. I just want to make sure that I started my timer. Okay, I started my timer. Okay, so this is one of the type of envelopes you can make with this, and it's super easy, you guys. It takes nothing to make these, okay? And that's the flap there, okay? This is like a library pocket, and what's neat about these is, see how big these envelopes, I mean, I've never seen a library pocket this big. But the way I'm going to show you guys, you can make them super easy and as big as you want. Here's another one. And what's really neat is you can make these with your scraps. And so because you always have so much scraps left over, you can start making envelopes with your scraps in whatever size you want. So we'll get started and I'll show you how easy this is to do it. The first thing you need to do is, I got the wrong instrument up here. Let's put my scoreboard right here. Okay? And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make some hinges. And it's super easy. You just take your scoreboard and you're going to score at 1 inch all the way across the paper. Okay? And you're actually, you're creating yourself hinges. And you're making way more hinges than you're going to need. But then you'll have hinges for the next time you make envelopes or another project. Because I use these in all my mini books too. Okay? And then you're going to cut every 2 lines. And what that means is, let me show you. I kind of pre-did it for the sake of time, so that you come out with something like that, okay? And then on the scored line, you're just going to go like this. So now you have a little hinge, okay? All right, and that's it for that. That's really, really simple, okay? Next thing, let's get out the cutting. And there's not going to be any specific numbers for you to cut, because you can cut it and make it as big or small as you want. And I'm just going to double check to make sure that I'm in frame, you guys. So just a second. Okay, I am. Good. I need something that shows me that I'm in frame. Somehow you can connect your phone to your camera. I'm going to figure that out because I have Samsung camera and Samsung phone. Anyway, let's first do, I want to do the library pocket. Okay, so where did I put? Okay, here, I put them over here. So I just want to get, I don't have, you guys, I've made so much envelopes, I don't have any scraps left big enough to make these things. So anyway, I'm just going to quickly measure what this one is so I can cut my paper to that. It's 7 by 5. And like I said, you don't have to measure anything. You can just use whatever scraps you have, but that's what I have. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to use, my cardstock fell on the ground, so just a second. Okay, I'm going to use just some brown cardstock and do it on this. Okay, so we have 7 by 5. So, we're going to go 7 by 5. Okay, and then I want to do that one more time. So you're going to do 2 of them the same, just do, whatever you do, just match everything up the same length. 7, go this way, 7 by 5. Hopefully I just did this the right way. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, they look the same. Yeah, they're the same. Okay, great. Okay, so now we're done with that. So now we have our 2 pieces, okay, like this, and they're the same. Okay, but Now you want to create, you need, one of these pieces needs to be as short as this is. And I just want to see what you can do anything you want as far as, see the pocket right here? You can do anything you want as far as the length here. But I had put 2 inches, yeah. So we want to take 2 inches off of one of these. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Get my thing back out. And let's take off 2 inches. There we go. Make sure that's 2 inches. You know how they say, measure twice, cut once. That's the truth. Because sometimes you line things up weird on your cutter. Okay. So now we have this piece and we have the longer piece. Okay. And then we're going to stack those on top. Now you see how you have your card. So then you're going to take your hinge and we need to put, we're going to take this, the longer one, and put it aside. We're going to put a hinge on all 4 sides. Okay? And I just do it like this and cut them. So now I have one here. Take that one. I have one here. Oh, got a little shaky there. Okay, now we need to measure on. We need to measure this on our sides. So again, I've told you I pre-made my hinges. Just fold it. So now see, I have that hinge I was telling you about. I need to do the sides. And the reason you're putting hinges inside your library pocket is because it makes it so that you have you can open your envelope a lot wider. So even if you're doing it and you're going to attach a pocket inside one of your mini books, put hinges inside and you'll have a lot more opening space and be able to stuff a lot more things in there and they won't rip. Okay, so now what we have, put all that aside, I'm going to use my score tape and I'm going to put score tape on all these, on all 4 sides. Okay. Did I measure enough of them? Yeah, here it is. And this one goes here, just making sure everything's measured up right. Yeah, got it. Okay. So, put those aside so I don't confuse you. I have some score tape. You guys, this score tape is awesome. I got it from Walmart online, I think $3.50. And it is huge. This is 1/4 inch, but it's a huge roll of it. This is only probably half of what I had left. So it's the best place I've been able to order the tape online. And the cheapest and for the best price, and you get a lot. Because this stuff is not cheap. It's expensive. Okay, so you want to put it at the top of each one. So I'm going to do that right now. You want to put it at the top of the hinge because you want your hinge to open inside the envelope. So just keep doing that. Oops, let's see. There we go. And this is what I like about this too. You don't have to use the scissors. You can just tear it off as you go along. So it's really, really cool that way. Okay. Isn't that neat? I love that stuff. Okay. I just have to grab my cutting knife. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take off our score tape. Let me stay in focus here. I use my little knife here to do it. Okay. And we're going to put this on all 4 sides. Sorry, you guys. I have to do this so I can see. There we go. Okay, make sure this one can go here and fits. I think this one fits here. Make sure before that you, well, you know, when you line it up, it's not going to work, so. But just make sure that all your sides fit. Okay. I'm going to do that here. Do another one. And I know you guys think it's weird that I'm going to do it on all 4 sides, but I'm going to show you why. Okay. And the next one. Now, get this out of the way and stay in frame. Okay. On this one, you're going to make sure that you put it like this, the same way. But we're going to put one more piece of score tape right here. Because what we're doing is we're making the top of the pocket a little bit more secure, so that when you keep shoving things in and out of these pockets, it doesn't rip at the top. So it's real nice and just gives it some strength at the top of your envelope. Okay, so that one just gets folded upon itself. Okay, now the rest of these, are going to go in like this. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go ahead and put more score tape on. Okay, on all of the outsides. Okay, so what we're going to do, sometimes when you're doing things, yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, we're going to put score tape on all of the outsides of this whole thing. Okay, here we go. You know what? That kind of needs to be more on the sides, on the very ends. Sorry about that. There's going to be two pieces, but do it on the ends so that it really sticks to your base, which I'm going to show you here in a second. Open that up and put this inside of here. Okay. Now, here we go. Lift up the tape here. Bam. And then you went ahead and go fold that onto that. Fold that onto that. This is what I'm talking about. Put your tape on the very edge of the envelope. Here I just messed up and I put it there, but I just want to, it'll be fine because it'll just have double stickiness, which is fine. But what you want is you want it to be on the edge. It's weird when you're making a tutorial and talking your way through it. You usually are just doing things in your room and you're not, you know, talking through it, but I'm doing a tutorial. So, okay, so let's take our piece of paper and go ahead and match this up here, which is weird for me doing it right here. Okay, and match that all up. I think we've got that pretty good. Yeah, we did. Okay, and take your bone folder. Take your bone folder and kind of go over everything. So this all really makes a good attachment to that base. You guys, look how cool this is. And, okay, now look at the hinges. Now, this is why we do hinges. Look how much room you have like that. And you're not going to have ripping. Now, also, we have a reinforced entry point, too. Remember how we folded that down? That's why. So, right here, that's reinforced. Now, there's one other thing to make this look really cool. And I'm using my my corner cutter. Okay, and you can do this with real pretty pattern paper or whatever you want to do. Okay, and there we go. And then again, like I said, look at the gust. That's why you make the hinges. Okay, all right. Let's go on to the next one. I'm going to now make this envelope. Okay, show you guys how to make that. Okay. Same, let me clean up my space a little bit. Same thing as far as length. You just do two pieces the same length. Second. Okay, so I just want to measure what this one is so I can have some type of a, we'll do 5.5 by, okay, you guys, you know what? I got to turn the camera off and do part 2. So what I'll do is, that was my timer. I'm going to go ahead and restart the video, and everyone go to part 2, and I'll show you how to make that envelope, okay?